know taxes can feel overwhelming, so a lot of people just ignore filing them or pay a tax consultant to do it. Sometimes it makes total sense to get a professional to do it if the situation is complex. But for most people, especially regular employees, it's not complicated at all. Because nowadays, tax software, whether it's WunderTax, TaxFix or others, they do all the calculations for you. Your job is just to feed the software the right information from the right document. Answer a few questions and at the end, just pressing submit. That's it. So before you pay a tax consultant hundreds of euros to do your taxes, take a moment. If your taxes are simple, you can easily file your German tax return yourself quickly and at little or no cost. So let me walk you through the most important steps to file your taxes in Germany by yourself completely online. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Ahsan and on this channel we discuss how to build wealth in Germany. Okay, let's start with the most important question. Is your tax filing going to be simple enough to DIY? In general, if you're a student or an employee earning employment income, you get a Lohnsteuerbescheinigung or an income tax statement. Things should be straightforward for you. A Lohnsteuerbescheinigung is a document that looks like this. It is the slip your employer gives you that summarizes what you earned and what taxes were already taken off your paychecks during the year. This document is given to you by your employer, usually with the December or January payslip. If you did not get it or lost it, you can simply ask your employer for it. They are required by law to keep this record for up to 5 years. A couple of things can make your tax return in Germany a bit more complicated. If you have any self-employment or business income, rental properties or complicated health issues, that's where you could use help from a professional. Now let's get into the actual steps for filing your personal income tax return. Step 1 is to gather your documents and make a tax folder. In Germany, paper is still king, so you might have many physical documents and some digital ones as well. You can take pictures of the physical documents and place everything together, or go old school like me and have a file for all the tax documents for that year in one place. In case you need to access any information, you have everything there. This file can include your income tax statement, medicine you bought with a private prescription, overview of money sent as support to parents and family back to your home country, number of days you were sick or did home office, and some more which you would find out throughout the video. Step 2 is picking the web app or software. You can use the official software from the German government which is called Elster. It's free of cost and is the most comprehensive piece of software you will find. But unfortunately, its strength is also its weakness. It has so many options that if you want to file your own taxes in Germany, it can take you weeks to figure out how to use Elster. Most people simply quit after half an hour of using Elster. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. My first tax submission was done using Elster. Not only did it take me a week to do it, I made some stupid mistakes which cost me hundreds of euros in deductible expenses. So apart from Elster, you have many options like Wieso, Smartsteuer, TaxFix, WunderTax and many others. Personally, I use WunderTax because it has additional options that help me add my additional income. You are free to pick your favorite app, but in this video, I'll use a totally free app which would cover the most common cases as well. Before I continue, please hit the like button if you're getting value from this video, subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what you disliked about this video. If the video was perfect, then just drop a thumbs up emoji in the comments. Okay, step 3 is following the steps from the tax software. In this video, I'll be using Check24's Steuer to file the 2025 German tax return. You just need to make a free account to proceed. Once we have our account, we'll pick the year. I'll pick 2025. In the first page, we provide our personal information like name and occupation, then our current address, marital status and number of children. If this is your first tax submission or not, your religious affiliation, and if you received any disability benefits. Next, we check what options fit our case. Here, the wage tax statement would be for anyone who was an employee. It doesn't matter if you had a full-time job, part-time, mini job or a student job. Other common options are commuting to work, working from home, having work equipment, etc. Select whatever applies for your specific case. You can also read a quick overview about each section of the options on the right hand side. Even if you forget to pick an option at the start, you can always add it by going to this page. Depending on the option you selected, you will be asked a series of questions which you can fill out quickly. For example, in the wage tax statement section, you simply match the info written on the document in the specific field. So point number 2 here is exactly point number 2 on your Lohnsteuerbescheinigung. If a field is empty there, you can leave it empty here in the app as well. If you have multiple wage statements, you can add more at the bottom of this page. In other income section, you can select some uncommon options like parental allowance, capital gains, and crypto transactions. In general expenses, make sure to check insurance and retirement planning and additional costs. These are some of the options people forget to add. In other topics, maintenance and support payment options is the most important one for people who send money back home to their families. Each income or expense you pick will add a point on the left which you can fill out and increase the total refund you can potentially get. At the end, you provide your current tax office information and your bank details where you will get your tax refund from the German government. The whole process might take you about an hour or so if you are filing your own taxes in Germany for the first time. If you have your tax file with you, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this can save you 10 or so minutes as well. For most of you, it should take an average of 40 minutes. To save people even more time, the government has started a one-click tax return option where filing your own taxes in Germany would take less than 5 minutes. Most people would think that it's a great option, but in my opinion, spending those extra 40 to 50 minutes can make a huge difference. Because as you can see here, once you have added your inputs, you can further optimize your tax return and even get further tips to add more tax deductions. So once you have checked everything thoroughly, checked all of the optimization points, especially the deductions, we can move to submitting the tax return. Once you submit the tax return, you will get a confirmation email. After submission, it usually takes between 3 weeks to about 8 months for the tax office to process the tax declaration, depending on when you file your taxes and the case complexity. Most people in Germany get a tax refund in about 4 weeks. But in complicated cases, people who send money back home to their parents, it can take many months to get a response from the Finanzamt. But if you provide the proper documentation when filing your own taxes in Germany, the process time can be significantly reduced. As in this video, I share everything you need to know about supporting your parents and sending money to your family in your home country. And in this video, I share detailed steps of using the Check24 Steuer app.